Thank you for coming back. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson so far. And we're going to continue talking about pentatonic and start getting into how you can use it a little bit and show you how to actually get chords from the pentatonic positions. Remember, there's 5 pentatonic positions, and so we're going to be in G like the other lessons to try to keep it consistent so you don't have to try to figure things out. Today what I want to show you is how to take a position and extract from it all the different kinds of chords, triads, dyads, and 4-part chords. So a dyad is 2 parts at the same time. And if you have spent the time and learned your positions, the 5 major pentatonic positions, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. If not, you need to go back and really learn those. Okay, so here's the G major pentatonic scale. Okay, so we're ending on the A, which is the second step of that scale, and so it's position of the second, and it's in the key of G. So once you know that block, I want you to play 2 notes at a time and just go down the scale. If you start playing 2, those are dyads, or 2 notes, you can play those. Those are all in the key of G. If you see a G chord, you can play those. If your melody, for example, was this, I'll show you. You could harmonize it knowing what the position is and the dyads. So you could harmonize it and it would look like this. And those are all notes from the G major pentatonic scale. So that's 2 notes at a time. So I want you to practice the scale just using the pick. Okay, the pick should brush just across 2 strings, really relaxed. So you get used to playing up and down strokes across 2 strings. Okay? And after you've practiced that, you need to practice those in all 5 positions of the major pentatonic scale. Then I want you to go to 3 notes. So you simply add another string to your chords. Now remember, every one of these is a G chord. So if you're looking and you see a G on your sheet music, it's a G chord. You can use all of this stuff, and this will help you with your guitar arranging later on. Okay, so this is what 3 notes looks like, G major pentatonic scale. Okay, you might see me fingering a couple of different ways. So I'm going to show you. Sometimes it's good to know how to hold 2 notes down with 1 finger. And that's usually I pick my fat fingers. I got 2 middle fat fingers and then some thin ones on the side here. So pick your fat fingers. And for like these lower chords where maybe there's 3 notes, this one where it's 1, 2, 3, I could play it this way. Or I could play it this way. Or I could play it this way. I like to try to figure out because what will happen is if you keep doing this, playing 2 notes with one finger, your body will make the calluses build up, and your fingertip will get a little bit wider, get easier and easier, and you'll get more accurate with it. So it's really a good thing. It helps a lot sometimes when you're playing, you run out of fingers. It's nice to be able to just rely on one finger to hold a couple notes down. So once again, I'll just show you. Here's how you could practice using one finger. Okay, so here's 4 parts on a G major pentatonic scale. And you'll notice on this last position, I am barring with my middle finger 3 strings and picking up the high note with the first finger. So this is what that looks like. I'm actually switching duties. The middle finger is barring 3 notes, and the first finger is playing 1 note, while the middle finger picks up 3. Then on the lowest chord, the middle finger is going to play 1 note, and the first finger is going to play 3. So they're switching duties, basically. This is what it looks like when you put them together. Okay, so those are some of the fingerings, and those are 4-note chords. Now you can use these anytime you see a G major sound. These chords will fit. And so, especially if you're trying to learn how to play jazz or anything like that, these are really nice little chord changes. So that's G major pentatonic scale, and we're starting to learn how to use those scales and turn them into blocks of chords. So you actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 G major chords just in that position. And as you move up in the other positions, you have 6 more. So you can see today, if you apply what I've told you, you've learned a couple of dozen G chords all over the neck of the guitar. And what's nice about it is once you memorize this, these positions are going to repeat themselves. They're not going to change. So if you're playing in the key of C, you have the same positions. You just start in a different place on a different fret. But all those same little chord changes will work, and you'll know how to apply them. Once you've learned the position, you can go back and forth, the different fingerings and stuff like that. All right? So you've learned a lot of chords today. And as you learn this pentatonic system, you're going to end up being able to come up with some kind of alternative chord positions that most guitar players don't really learn. They kind of learn just block forms. So this is going to be fun for you, fun for me. Try not to get too good at your instrument because I need the work. And I really appreciate you coming back. Send me your questions. Please email us. The address is down below. You'll see. And I'll be glad to answer you. And over a period of time, if you get better and better and better, I'm going to want you to send me some of your work so I can hear it. All right? So thank you very much. We'll see you next time.